Hello there, it's me, Sari, here again. Today I'm here to show you how I have started storing my thin dies on magnetic shim sheets glued onto pieces of carton or something similar. Let's see, here's a proper one to show. I've just used a piece of carton. In this case I've actually added on 2 pieces of carton just to make it a little bit more sturdy, and just 1 sheet of magnetic shim. In this case I have used magnetic shims from Xcut. You can see the brand up there, and the number for it, if you're going to just search for it on the internet, is XCU. Let's see if I can bring it up close there. 268013. I think that, yeah, that must be the one. XCU 268013. And you could use these either as magnetic shims when you are die cutting with these thin dies, in order to give the die some more extra pressure, because some of the dies might be a bit tricky to just get out the figure that you're wanting to die cut. But you could also just make them come to life, sort of, as sheets for die storage. And I mean, just look at this. I would absolutely recommend you to make a sturdy piece of carton, because if it's flimsy, then the paper will warp, and that will actually, I mean, the more the surface isn't flat, then there won't be any sticky points to the piece of metal. If I just try to explain what I feel, I'm trying to explain what I'm talking about. So basically all you need is a bit of magnetic shim, which is self-adhesive. You just take off the backing there. You have a piece of carton of some sort. I mean, chipboard is perfect. You could also go for old food carton boxes, cornflakes package and everything. Just add 2 pieces onto one another before you add on this magnetic shim. And in this case I have used the A5 size, because I just felt like that was a proper size to actually bring with me. There is also A4, and there could be an A6 also, I believe. You can also cut the A4 to smaller sizes if you would like to. So there are many benefits from that Xcut company there. And what I did after that was that I cut out even more of that carton, and I folded even that one up twice, so we'll actually have some kind of a sturdy flap mechanism, so I can actually browse through these easy. Now you can see it's a, let's see if I can show it to you like this. There is a bit of a difference in height, you see. In that case it's easy for me to just go from one category to another. I also did print with my computer, just put out the words that the flap in itself contains. In this case I've got both clouds and the sun, some banners and kites, stars and hearts and everything. Let's just have a look at it. And this is what it looks like. I mean, you can see it actually stays on really well. So what I found out, having started gluing these pieces together, is that the magnetic shim has got a bit of a strip of tape outside the magnetic shim, and that sort of ends up outside the piece that I have cut out, and it sort of gets stuck to any kind of a surface. So I decided on, hey, well, let's use a bit of washi tape. And at first I had thought that I could actually have one color per theme, let's say red for Christmas and such, but then I just couldn't really keep up with what kinds of dies I got and what kind of a color I wanted to it. I just felt like dividing them up, making them look different. And one could, of course, just have one kind of an idea. Okay, let's see, black and white, it's going to be for Project Life kinds of dies or something. You could just have fun with it. You could also just use regular tape if you would like to, but I sort of fancy these. It looks rather nice, like I'm browsing through a candy store, really. So let's see, let's go back to basics where I started. So here I've got my kites and my banners. There's some more banners here, and some triangles and labels and such. Some more banners, or pennants you might say, actually, come to think of it. Spellbinders call their banners pennants. stars and hearts and everything. I mean, it's really nice to have them on a piece of board like this. And what I like about this system in comparison to the other one that I had before, I do like the way that you can actually store your dies or stamps in these pockets from VARIERA. It has got that flap there, so you can actually tuck it in and sort of keep the things in place. But I'm the kind of a crafter that really wants easy access to everything. So I decided that I would like to give it a go just to see if I can actually make it work with these sort of boards. And I just want to be able to browse, pick that one up, put it there, take it away and just put it back and then just clean it up easily. So I can actually sort of improve my cleaning skills in that craft room. And then I had the challenge of actually finding a proper sized box for this. Because before I changed, the VARIERA pockets fitted really nicely. There was even some room left here in these cruise boxes from Ikea. Cruise, K-R-U-S. And well, that didn't really work because the A5 size is wider, so I can't really get it to go all the way down. And I didn't really fancy this, so I decided that I would find myself another one. So I did actually have something at home, and these are called, what are they called now? I have to think about this. And I had the word, I've just looked it up in the computer. It was something about changing or something like that. I just, you know, I'll come back. You know, I'm sorry for the wait there. VARIERA. You vary the content in your boxes. VARIERA. I'll be putting that information down in the description box, actually. VARIERA. So this is my tip for you, and I'm hoping this will work. And I also think that even if I'm going to go to a craft event or something, I could just pick up some of these with me. Put them in a box similar to this. I mean, it's got two handles on the side. It's a really nice sturdy box. You really need something sturdy because this is heavy. It's weighing half a ton, I must say. But and then when I'm really trying to keep things tidy, I'm just putting them in my Malm drawer. You have seen I've got lots of those Malm drawers in my craft room. And let's see, I did actually make this one a little bit higher than the other one, so that it would be easy to just flip and divide the boards apart and still have the room to actually fit it into that Malm drawer. And I lucked out. I didn't know if I did it or not, but I actually lucked out. So this one fits into the Malm drawer. So I'm hoping you're inspired by this. Unfortunately, I have run out of the magnetic shims. The scrapbook store also has run out of them, so I'm really not sure how I'm going to get my hands on some new ones, but I suppose I'll just have to wait, because I do have more dies to actually store and organize like this. But I do like the way that this one makes it easier, and yeah, it makes it easier for me to just browse through my dies and just to get my hands on them. All right. Hope to see you soon again. Bye-bye.